Hello, thank you IMS Automotive. We're going to show you the type of IMS bearing we're going to use for this IMS job, 986 boxster. So, okay, let's go for it. I just finished putting on the actual brand new rear main seal. You gotta use a special tool. I checked the crankcase, make sure it's not there's no distortion, and the crankcase is pretty good, so 100% perfect. So there's no need to rebuild the motor. Usually when the crankcase is distorted, then you gotta rebuild the motor. But this one's perfect, brand new one. We're gonna clean it up tomorrow, but for now I was gonna show you the video. So if we come here, that's the old IMS bearing, this one here. So if you look into the tunnel, see in there, I had to clean all the metal shavings that you see here. Had to come off, a lot of removal, really hard to get to, but if you can look at all the metal shavings I had to take out. So there. So all the metal shavings from the tunnel, jack shaft tunnel, had to be come out before we put the new IMS bearing. So this is the new one. It's a roller bearing type, which is the best IMS bearing in the market if you ask me. I have fitted the other ones as well. I have fitted the other style and the other oil feed, but this is the best in the market. That's why we use this roller bearing. So it goes here, goes there, and it goes in there. Later on I'll press it in, and then this part will go in, brand new flange, and that will hold it into here, and then those 3 bolts goes there to hold the whole thing inside. Alright, that's the IMS bearing side. We come to the other side. We have to modify the actual oil feed. So what I do, I remove this oil pump. Oil pump's got to come off, so here, so it's right there. So remove the oil pump out, and I have to put that's the original drive there for the oil pump. So what we do is we put a little tiny hole inside there. If you look in there, there's a tiny hole in there, around there. We drill a little hole in the middle there, and we have a modified drive. So that's the original drive. We drill a little tiny hole in the middle so the oil can go through there to the other side of the IMS bearing. So this is the modified one. So there's a cutout, a little slot there. If you look closely, right there. So the oil can go from the front through there into the little modified cutout at the back there. So if you shine the light there, here, I can go back to the IMS tunnel. See the IMS tunnel? I can see the light coming from the other side. So the oil is going to come from that side onto the bearing from the back. So the bearing is always lubricated. So at the same time, I've got oil from here coming up from the bottom of the drive into the actual housing here. So you got both sides of the IMS bearing is getting lubricated. So yeah, so that's a whole new system. So I just finished doing that, so I'm gonna put the new drive in, put all the gears back on, all the gears back on, line up the timing, and then line up the oil flange, and put it back together, and then put the new engine mount that we just put in. The other one was all broken. So the parts are coming tomorrow, so we can actually get this car finished and get it on the road. So thanks for watching, and please subscribe. If you need any hand or anything, any information to know about the IMS bearing job on a 996 or 986 boxster, just give us a ring on 8544 3344, or type up on Facebook, type in IMS Automotive, and you can see us in Terran Point. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe.